Hey everyone, rinimt here, and welcome to the next part of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII-2. In the last episode, we were in Vile Peaks, fighting Odin, and watching adventure cutscenes. And this part, we are gonna talk to this lady.
This must be the goddess's will. Please.
Yeah. And we get the Monster Collector Fragment skill. Ugh. This fragment skill will let us obtain monster crystals at a better rate. Yeah. Anyways, now we have that. I know that wasn't really needed for what I'm going to be doing in this video and probably the next couple videos, but I wanted to get out of the way. Anyways, in this part, as I said, we are actually going to go take care of a bunch of paradox endings. So, what this involves is redoing a bunch of areas. Basically, any area you had a major boss fight will typically have a paradox ending. So, first things first. Pressure Ruins, 5 AM. Reverse time. Let's go. I guess it's a little tribute in the paradox endings videos. I'll actually watch this whole thing.
Rejecting the easy path, humanity has chosen to build a society based on human technology rather than relying on the fal'Cie. A provisional government has replaced the Sanctum, and a scientific organization calling itself the Academy searches ruins for ancient technological secrets. One such site is on the shores of Lake Brescia, where a giant war weapon has been unearthed.
Okay. So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to be skipping a lot of cutscenes, and well, what we're going to want to do is, remember way back, way back, we had a choice of going to use the machine or just going to go fight him head on. What you want to do is fight Atlas head on. So this does mean you have to basically redo a lot of Pressure Ruins to even get to it. Come on, the music started. Okay. So, lots of cutscene skips. So yeah. I'll just show you an idea of how much of a joke this is gonna be now. Yeah. You don't even get all of the little things for oh my gosh, there's a quick time event here. Yeah, you don't even get all that now. You have to watch this little one because, well, you can't skip it because it's actually part of the battle, unfortunately.
Hostile located. Engage at will. Paradox effect confirmed. Targeting Atlas. Fire!
Oh yeah, perfect at it. So anyways, while this goes on, I will meet you guys at the end of Pressure Ruins when we make a little choice to either go do the trial thing, use the gate, or to go fight him head on. We are going to go fight him head on. I will meet you guys there. So I get my rewards. Oh, nothing! Yay! Well, I could use the Phoenix Downs anyway. Can we control Atlas? No, we can fight him head on. Haha. Before I do it, however, CP spending. Let's finish off Sentinel here. Actually, I can't. I don't have enough CP for it, especially because I went up to 1100. Ah, how dare they? I'd be careful with her still. Bit more careful than I've been with other stuff. Okay, finishes off her Synergist. And that finishes off. Okay. So, for this paradox ending, you do not need paradox scope active. We could have actually done this a long time ago, because obviously we had a little choice there. I'm actually going to turn on Eyes of the Goddess for this. So. My headset hates me. Let's go play with Alice.
And not
looking too happy. What's up, buddy? So, begin rematch with Atlas. This Atlas fight is a lot harder. Warning you now, this Atlas fight is a lot harder. For very good reasons. We have to drag down his entirety, the entirety of his HP. Yeah. So, treat it like a brand new fight. Because he is going to hit a lot harder. He is going to be just, yeah, he's just going to be a lot harder in general. I'm starting to want to take control of Sarah to give her smarter stabbing. Because, well, stabbing is a bit smarter in this game. It's not as smart as it could be. Excuse me, potion? So this is, to give you an idea, this is actually what I was doing for Immortal, was controlling her Saboteur manually to have her do the right debuffs on it. And as you can see, we can't actually really stagger him very well because, well, his stagger thing is 900%. Yeah. I guess I don't have to control Sarah, but you might want to just to make her stab a lot smarter. Let's see if I can have her. Okay. This isn't exactly what I was doing. Preferably I would want to do 3 imperils, 1D protect, 1D shell, but I guess this works too. And the monster showing off that he's not having to deal with getting knocked down. Okay. Change. And, well, she's stabbing this time. Let's boost up the stagger meter. So basically, it is basically the same fight. You just have to treat it like you would have at the start of the game. Like, you actually have to treat it as a hard fight. And it's going to take longer. It's definitely going to take longer. Okay. I should have potioned before I changed. Fudge. Okay. But really, I mean, there's not much else to say. It's Atlas. It's basically what we've already fought. It really is what we've already fought. Quite literally what we've already fought. Oh, whatever. She is not wanting to debuff this guy at all. I think I'm gonna start going a bit more damage once I hit 300%. Oh my gosh, I am sorry. Oh hey, the shell finally landed. And down we go. Again. Whoa, Bunker Beast. Bunker Beast, hang on, buddy. Okay. So I say, the Bunker Beast says to you, 55 damage, buddy. Okay, now she's gonna try and land in peril. Let's try to toss a wind potion because, well, we can. Diversity, what the heck? I mean, those attack, what the heck? That's not the what I wanted. Okay, cure penguin up. Yeah, I'm going to go to smart bomb apparently. That is not quite the paradigm I wanted. Okay, so yeah. I mean, it's really, this is probably is the easiest of the paradox endings to trigger. It really is, actually. Screw it, I'm not gonna tortoise. And with that, Atlas goes down.
Without first resolving the paradox, Sarah and Noel defeat the rampaging giant Atlas. In the ensuing confluence of energies, they are suddenly transported to an entirely different location. The two find themselves standing on a rolling plain that Sarah recognizes as the steps of Grand Pulse. A thudding boom resonates through the air. They have heard heavy footfalls like these before. All around them are gigantic soldiers, man-made weapons of destruction. The final war, spoken of in the prophecies, has begun.
Paradox ending is a side ending. Blah 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 blah. There's several. Yes, we already know. We've already gotten one. So on that note, Paradox ending, a giant mistake. Okay, so ultimately it was the Academy themselves who built Atlas. Looks like it, replied Sarah, scanning the data they had just recovered. It started when the forces who were trying to restore the old cocoon reactivated the dormant fal'Cie. Atlas was a weapon built to protect humans from the fal'Cie. Yeah, said Sarah before lapsing into silence. Noel followed her gaze skyward. If the Academy had not built Atlas, more and more of the fal'Cie would have been awakened by the other side. But even so, was there no other way to counter the threat? That doesn't really tell you much of what happened at all. So basically, that Paradox ending, from what I remember, actually I just went ahead and skipped it. That Paradox ending, you are in Urkel and you have a bunch of basically more Atlases around you. So, our next stop is going to be Reopen Escape. And we will want to head for... It's actually a slight diversion, but from my original plan. We want to head for Erebus 200. Meet you guys at the end. Okay. Before you go into this battle, make sure the Paradox Scope is turned on, because to activate this Paradox ending, you do need the Paradox Scope. And I'm gonna skip the Oracle Drive cutscene because, well, Paradox Scope activated. Welcome to the rematch with the first rematch with Tyus. Yeah, there's a few Tyus rematches, just so you know. Basically, just like with Atlas, this is gonna be a harder Tyus, and there's a little, well, thing about this fight. You'll see what I mean. Actually, well, this might be the same. I think this might actually be the same Tyus as before. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, same deal as before. Stagger him. Blah 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 blah. Make sure you debuff him, etc. etc. Treat this like a normal fight because, well, people kick your butt if you don't. Okay. Goes on. Tuna. Tuna. Have her deep attack. And let's have her Asuna him. This is why poison is good on Tyus, because, well, he likes to regen himself. Meteor Javelin. Take him down to this point. And the deal here is when Tyus revives, welcome to the match with Tyus again. Yeah, basically have to fight him yet again. Oh my god, my headset. I'm trying to talk headset. I am sorry if some of that came out as incomprehensible. I can't really check to see what really that affected. But yeah, the match with Tyus again is basically the same exact thing. Just stagger him, etc. etc. And, well, apparently gonna get Graviton more. Do this. And just go in at him like you normally would. Oh, don't pick on Penguin. Penguin! This is what Penguin says to you guys. Eat my fire! Something. Guess while I'm here, I'll go ahead and do this real quick. Ultimate Arrow is active while Sarah is in Ravager. She basically rains down arrows on the enemy. And well, that's the battle with Caius.
In the instant Caius was defeated, the effects rippled down the timeline. In the village of Erba, Sarah and Noel see that things are not as they were before. Twisted mockeries of humans sprawl lifeless among the buildings. The scars of war that should have long since faded appear fresh and raw. Is this the world of the past, or is it the reflection of someone's memory? Sarah hears a faint voice calling her and sets off to investigate.
Well then, this one, Vanille's Truth. I actually watched it because I was like kind of talking on MSN since I was coming out anyway. Long ago, in ancient times, Cocoon and Pulse fought a terrible war. Two women called Fang and Vanille released a monster and began to march on Cocoon. At that moment, the goddess unleashed a powerful spell and turned them both into crystal statues. Their slumbering forms were placed in a temple in Ereba, which, in time, was lifted up into Cocoon itself. There they slept until hundreds of years a young girl wandered into the temple and was made to see. The girl's name was Sarah. This was the moment that marked the beginning of the 13 days of the Purge. And on that note, I am going to finish off this recording session. In the next part, we will continue with viewing Paradox endings, and I believe head for Sunlit Water Escape. Sounds right. So, thank you everyone for watching. This is rinimt, signing out. Love you all. And goodbye. I wish I could show these endings, but at least I can show the fights. Right? Yeah. Later, guys. When do I say later? Whatever. Bye.